Oh, good Saturday morning, everybody. Welcome back. The last little video we did was on the let's make a knife out of a piece of cable. Quick update, I have been working on it a little bit, but it is just so hot. Yeah, when it's 110 or so in the shop, I do not feel like firing up that forge. So I drew it out a lot longer, folded it over, and we're in the process of, it's forge welded back together. Now we gotta draw it out wider, and that for me is a very challenging part of doing this, so it's taking a minute. And like I say, it's just been so hot, not worth it, you know? You gotta keep your health up to do your hobbies. So in the meantime, what I've been doing is working on a couple saws. Here we got a little Stihl 031 AV. Pretty clean little saw. It has been used. It got a little paint wear, but not bad. We did a carb kit. It runs good. When we get done in here, I want to go out before it gets too hot and at least put it in the wood a little bit, see how it runs. I think it's going to do pretty good. The other one, the other one I've been working on is this. It is P42. This actually belongs to Goob's Outdoors Adventures, Brennan. This was given to me at Tazapalooza. I'm not sure exactly what Brennan plans on doing with it. I think I know, but I'll let him tell you later. Carb kit in this one seems to run. Can't get it to start now after it's been sitting for a while. I'm sure if I primed the carb, it'd start, but nobody wants a saw that you have to prime every time. So we'll do a little more investigating, probably do a spark plug. The filter looked good, but I'll go ahead and put a new filter, probably fuel line in there, and see where that gets us. So I haven't done a video on this because rebuilding the carb, a lot of people out there can do it and probably explain it better than I can. So yeah, we'll get back to the knife. Don't worry about that. We'll keep trying. I'm not going to say we're going to finish because it's being very challenging, but that's how you learn, you know. If you don't challenge yourself, you're never going to grow. So, you'll call it a failure. I'd call it a failure if we couldn't finish it, but if we just do our best, that's all we can expect out of ourselves. Do our best and try to learn. So we'll shut you off for a minute, get the filter cover put on that steel, and let's go out and put it in a little wood. All right, everybody, as you can see, the weeds have taken over my little pile of wood here. But we're not going to do any too major stuff today, so let's just get after it. This hasn't been started in a couple days. Hopefully it fires right up. Going to try it without choke. See what happens. Uh-oh. Should have plenty of gas in it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. just real quick while I'm thinking about it. These old AVs, that seems to be a thing that they do. They're real kind of finicky when they're not warmed up. I don't know. Maybe it's just me or the ones I've owned, but seems to be a thing. Watch this. I love it. Pretty good for a bench tune. A little loud when it gets up against that log, but yeah, that's fun. That's cool. That little marketplace find, didn't pay very much for it, so cool old vintage saw. Runs real good. Like I say, we'll work on that. Boy, that made my ear tinkle. We'll work on that Pioneer in there. I know it's not got a lot of compression. I hope that's not going to be the issue, but we'll work on it. Yeah, it's already getting plenty darn hot out here, so I'm going to get back under some shade. Worked late last night and got up early enough today to work on this a little bit, or play with it a little bit. So y'all have a good weekend out there. Whew! The sun takes it out of you quick. Stay hydrated in this heat. Be safe. Don't do anything dumb. That's as much cutting as I'm going to do out here because it's dry. It was probably more than I should, but I know it's got a good spark arrestor, so don't want to catch a grain field on fire. You guys all remember, be kind, work hard, be safe while you're doing it. Love y'all. Have a good weekend. Oh yeah, fence along. Now go out and get you some.